Howdy everybody. First video with me giving commentary here. So, I am running the Kid. Luckily I am high tier here. And a quick rundown here. I do have priority target. I put it on darn near every ship that I have. It has saved me I don't know how many times, and just gives you so much info. It is a bit of a crutch for me. So I'm running that, Adrenaline Rush for the Tier 2 skill, Survivability Expert for 3, and Concealment for 4. 5.8 detectability range with the Concealment mod. For the upgrades, your basic things, I believe Main Armament mod 1. The second one, I believe, is Propulsion, and I then have the AA mod, not the aiming systems, which I generally like to do with destroyers, and finally the Propulsion mod, as I do like to use a smoke with this, but I try not to sit in it too long, so if torps do pop up, I can get away here. So at this point, I'm just slowly making my way up. I did try to set up an ambush for the carrier, and did catch him with his pants down, made him miss. And summarily, annihilate the rest of his squad. And there they all go. Goodbye. So at this point, that carrier knows where I am. I'm going to try to get in there and see if I can get a sneaky cap done. Looking behind me on the map, I'm seeing two ships going away to the other side of the map already. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not going to have the support that I need on this one here. But we will get in and go from there. Now this game, I didn't really notice that Sea Lord was in here in the Graf Zeppelin. Just wasn't really paying attention. I kind of realized it at the end of the game and went, oh, I think I played with a YouTuber. So it was a pretty cool experience, and he did a very good job with assisting on this flank. So we're watching for these planes. I'm a little worried they're going to be coming in overhead. Dropping some random torpedoes, hoping that I might catch somebody as they push up. And at this point, I know the planes are going to be coming right over me. I get the smoke up, 15 seconds left on the cap. And I'm really hoping he's not going to hit me and reset me. And with 6.5 seconds left, he didn't hit me, but it was enough to reset. So that really hurt on this one here, as the Perth and Icarus are, the York and the Icarus are about to be getting into the cap here and stopping my progress, or they already have. Now again, I look up at the mini-map and now see the other 3 ships that were supporting me also turning away. And at this point realize I may be in a little bit of trouble when it comes to team support. And the York getting close with Hydro is also a very big worry for me. Ask for a call out, try to see if we can drive him away, but he's going to keep pushing. So I'm going to say, alright, it's time to leave, and try to get some distance in between everyone and me at this point, and just start the good old kiting routine. And summarily give up the cap as well. They're gonna get it. There's not much we can do here at this point. Maybe get a reset in or a couple, but I've accepted I'm not gonna be able to get this cap, and it's time to go. It's over. So I'm running to try to get some good separation, as I know that York is still pushing me, and I'm sure that Icarus is going to be coming through as well here. The teammates they're trying for me, you know, they are trying. I was a little disappointed there, and vented into chat quickly that I didn't have any closer support. But I know there might not have been much for the team to do at this point, so I hope I didn't make anyone too mad. I do get quite competitive when I play. I have a hard time playing for fun sometimes. So if anyone has seen me get mad at them or mouth off, I do apologize. But back to the game here. Wanted to put the disclosure out there for everybody. And that is the Icarus' smoke. So I know he's going to be stalling just a little bit, and I'll be able to take my time here, try to spot as much as I can, and try to slow them down. And at this point, the battleship and cruiser that were heading to the west side earlier, or east side, are completely over on that flank. So it is me with 2 cruisers and the New Mexico. And I believe we're looking at about 6 enemies pushing the flank here. So I'm a little worried that we might get run over, and luckily Sea Lord was paying attention and got himself over to the other side, as I see many times CV players not being able to get away in time when a flank falls. I've been guilty of it myself. So really, we're just being annoying. Kiting. I'm trying to start some fires on this Bayern here, and just slow the advance. Sea Lord's doing everything he can as well to slow the advance. Now the New Mexico just got burnt down by all the cruisers over here, and the Bayern pushing in a little bit here. So I've lost my battleship support, and my 2 cruisers are at half health. I'm expecting them to be running as fast as they can. Now at this point I didn't realize it, but at C6 there's a cruiser icon on the map, friendly, and there's also an island there. Watching this replay back, I realized he'd beached himself, and it's going to be a death sentence for him at that point. Well, he'll do what he can, but he's gone. He's not going to make it. And the other cruiser has completely bugged out at this point. So really, it is me, Sea Lord helping out, and it's going to be just us 2. Because spoiler alert, the Prince Eugen is not going to make it here, who beached. He's not going to make it out of this. Now, I get lucky, Icarus popping up because Sea Lord spots him. Oh, and I'm sorry, it wasn't Prince Eugen, it was a Nuremberg that got stuck. He just died. Hatsuharu died on the other flank. We're down 4 ships to their 1. I gotta kill this Icarus here. We get 1 hit, another hit, and luckily, tag him as he gets out. So it's a good pickup for me, and now I know I don't have a DD on this side to worry about, as I know he's on the other end there. Sea Lord gets a great hit on Bayern there. And Perth, I believe, those were his torps. Or, I'm sorry, Icarus's. So I got a little scared, but plenty of room. Using the smoke, trying to keep myself concealed, but I'm going to have to go full speed out of here pretty soon. And this Bayern, he just won't die. Man, oh man. And he gets a heal going too here. So at this point, I'm hoping for a fire, and I got to give up. I got to go silent and run. So at this point, I stop shooting. I know the Perth is going to be pushing. He was quite aggressive, this Perth. I give him credit for pushing me around as much as he did here. He made it extremely difficult for me. I take a big hit here, half health. I got the heals, one thing I love about the kid. And I'm out of here at this point. I'm going to reposition, get far away, and get ready to defend B, as they're going to be inevitably coming here. We have teammates telling us to defend the base, and well, we're trying, us two against now 5 people on the flank. Now that the Icarus went down. And again, I'm a little frustrated, and I'm venting a little bit here that we've lost all of our battleships. We're taking pretty heavy losses, but we're clawing back here with the Bayern going down and the Icarus going down on this flank. So we got Perth again. I saw Sea Lord dropping torps, so I went, alright, he's going to be turning broadside. I can get some sneaky damage in quickly here and see what I can do, but I believe I go dark again here, as I need to keep this Perth at arm's reach while these torps reload, as they're really the best defense I have. Now here I saw Sea Lord coming in, and I went, alright, I have an opportunity to pop smoke and have him spot this Perth for me, and I went, I gotta kill him here. We gotta take this guy out. I'm on my last smoke. If I don't take him out, that's gonna be a Cleveland coming up and a Perth chasing me, and it may not end very well for me. So I'm giving it all I got here, and expecting some torps to be coming in shortly with that broadside he gave me, but I'm just pouring it on. I go, I gotta get this guy out of the game. So we're going. Sea Lord's doing everything he can to help. We're getting them low. We got a fire burning. I believe that was Sea Lord who got the fire. And I see broadside. I see torps. And I see AP. So I'm shooting in the dark, and we get it. Thank God. B, now getting capped. I turn my attention, but I get a little brown pants situation here with this torp. I really thought it was going to hit me. Just got lucky enough, and I'm thankful for the propulsion for saving me on that one there. So again, I'm just really trying to reset. I'm not really expecting to get a kill on this guy here. Hoping to get some resets, push him out of the cap, and get him out of there so he stops stalling our point generation, because I am thinking it's either going to come down to points or the cruisers are going to get beat up down there in the bottom. There is a Tirpitz leading the charge down on the south enemy spawn flank there. So they were doing a good job. They did well. Tirpitz, I didn't get to see what he did, but with the after point screen, he did his job with this as the one battleship that made it out of the first 5 minutes of the game. So we have New Orleans still pushing me, but he's having a hard time hitting me with those arcs. Sea Lord still helping me out. He's giving me his full attention. If it wasn't for him, I would have been in serious trouble on this flank all by my lonesome here. And I didn't realize my smoke was fading, so I kind of get caught. But luckily, that propulsion again helps me out, and I take very minimal damage. And we've successfully pushed that New Orleans out of this cap. So that's a mission accomplished for me. I'm going to go dark and again get some distance here. The main objective for me there was to push him out of cap, to keep those points going, and let Sea Lord do his thing when it came to trying to finish this guy off, and I hopefully get some pot shots in, and we go from there. Prince Eugen and the Tirpitz in the, I believe in Indianapolis, is down there on the south flank. I think the two cruisers were divvied up. They just killed that carrier, so that's a good pickup for us. They're going to be able to sail unmolested when it comes to air threats. It looks like they are fighting a cruiser down there as well. And I noticed in chat there, Sea Lord saying that he's trying his best to help me out, which I really needed that help. I let him know he's doing a damn good job. He's been doing great for me so far. And then our teammate spouts to defend B. And understandably, me and Sea Lord are a bit frustrated, and we let him know we're defending it. It's been us two this entire time against 4 or 5 ships. We're doing damn good with what we have to do and the resources we have up here. So that made me chuckle a little bit when I saw Sea Lord. Let him know that we're working on it, and we are the literal west front of this battle. And again, he gets in the cap, obviously. He's dropping torps. Again, I know he's going to be turning broadside-ish to avoid these, but he does eat one, and that's a big pickup for me here. So at this point, I'm going for the kill, going for the gun down, need a fire, and I see he's got a full, darn near full squadron. New Orleans isn't moving. This is probably going to finish him off here. And it's going to be a very big pickup for us with the final kill for the west flank as we fought valiantly. Now this is Shokaku's last squadron. He hasn't even bothered me the entire game, and this is probably why he wasn't bothering me, and he was defending himself from our push at D. So from here, there's nothing very special happening. Our guys are going to retreat back now that we have a 15-20 point advantage, and all we have to do really at this point is make sure they don't get into D. We got 3 minutes left, and I think we're going to be able to pull this off at this point. I tell them, hey, I'm coming straight down middle. I'm going to get into C. So if they get into D and they stop our point flow, I can be in C and be stopping their point flow. So it'll essentially even itself out. So straight shot for me, no carry to worry about, no more ships to worry about. They're all on that southern flank there. I let Sea Lord know he did a great job, gave him a comp here. Really saved my butt with that one. There's no way I would have been able to defend the flank without him. So huge props to him. Now, since we have nothing special going on, after I realized that he was a YouTuber that I had watched in the past, I hopped on his channel the next day and let him know, onto one of his most recent videos, let him know, hey, I was a kid, you know, my heart was racing at the end of that one, we did really good. And surprisingly, he said that he remembered that one, and he was actually going to be posting that tomorrow, or at this point today, as I'm going to be posting this on Wednesday. I'm recording this Tuesday night. So it was super cool of him, and I'm excited to see his perspective here. So at this point, we're going to get in the C. The time's coming down. We got 25 seconds left, and they're just about to get into D by the looks of it. So I'm praying I can get into this cap by the time they start stalling us out, or our points will tick over, which they do at this point, or they do shortly. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My mic isn't the best, but hopefully I'll start putting out some more videos. I have a Tirpitz mid-rush that I want to get up on the same map, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.